Hey, Carson Bible Church. It is time for Family Movie Night, and our movie for this month is Frozen 2. So maybe you and your family already watched Frozen 2 in the theater, or if you haven't, hopefully you have access to it and you can watch it. I would like you and your family to watch it at home together first, and then come back to this video, and we have some discussion questions. Leading up to the release of this movie, I think there was quite a bit of controversy as far as what the message of the movie was or what the agenda was, and certainly I think we could discuss that for quite a long time. But I think also just as storytelling, Frozen 2 was a little bit interesting. I think it actually opened up quite a few plot holes from the first movie. But we're not here just to criticize the movie. What we want to do is discuss some things in terms of biblical truth and kind of examining it through the filter of the gospel. So if you've watched the movie with your family and you've kind of thought about it and digested it a little bit, let's have some discussion. So first of all, I would ask, kind of leading us to discussing one element about this movie, what is it that Grandpappy Troll says needs to be found? This is towards the beginning of the movie, after they evacuate Arendelle and before our main characters kind of go on their big adventure. Grandpappy Troll says one specific thing must be found. So what is that thing? Next, our characters go off on their adventure, and while they're in the wagon, the character Olaf decides to share a lot of facts, which kind of seem, some of them seem hard to believe, but he insists that they are in fact so. And at one point, when he says that water has memory, which is kind of an important statement in the movie, he says, some people dispute it, but it's something. So what is it that Olaf says about these facts that he's sharing? And then thirdly, what is it that Elsa finds, and what is it that she gives her life for? It's the same thing, and it's actually Anna at some point in the movie who says that Elsa found it and gave her life for it. And so what is that thing? Actually, the answer to all of these questions is the same, right? Grandpappy Troll says that the truth must be found. Olaf says that all of his facts are true, and even though some people dispute them, they are true. And ultimately, Elsa finds the truth, and she ends up dying for the truth, so that the truth can be revealed. And as I watch this movie, I think that's really kind of the question that the movie is asking, among other questions, but I think this is a really important one, which is how badly do you want the truth? What are you willing to give up to get the truth? And of course, I think that's an extremely biblical question. In fact, it's one of the things that Jesus brings up when he is answering some of his critics. In John chapter 8, Jesus says, in verse 31, he says, "If you abide in my word, you are truly my disciples, and you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." And the gospel is all about finding and believing the truth. And I would like you, with your families, to actually read the entire passage there. I'd like you to read John chapter 8, verses 31 all the way through 47, and discuss what it means to find the truth, what it means to be set free by the truth, and what it means when Jesus says in another passage in John, "I am the way and the truth and the life." So I hope you have a good discussion time. I hope you enjoy the movie and spend some time praying through that with your family. We'll see you next time.